the app, but this is the admin facing app. And all that we did was just create a place where they would be able to add in new products, right? So
Okay.
essentially, they're going to be able to create new products. Um, so let's give the product an ID. Um, I think 16, and let's enter a product name, series, and last number, no?
Yeah.
Last number.
This number.
Yeah, And then restaurant name, Max, Bunny, Orlando Towers. And then enter description, uh, the biggest gota ever. Price 35. I'm being ridiculous. I know it's maybe less. Um, we won't enter in an image just yet. And then category, it is going to be under gotas. Um, and let us then add this one. So what I'm going to do quickly is, all right, there you go. It says product added successfully. If we go to our Firebase database, we'll be able to see that particular product, or hypothetically, the theory is we should be able to see that product that we just added. And this has got nothing to do with my internet. It's just slow. Oh, there we go. So it's showing you that there's something. So this is the database that we've created. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind sharing this one because it's public, but yeah, essentially I should be hiding all of this and all of these other things, but I'm going to delete it anyway. And if we go to food items, let's see if we can find it. There we go. Naila's number, the biggest
Okay.
quota ever. Max Bunny Orlando Towers. The price is 35 rands. Product ID 16. Restaurant has got us. Okay, I need to change some of this around um, because it's not tracking. But we're able to then add in a product, which is great because for the customer facing side, they'll be able to then get all of those details directly to them, right? So that's what this simple app is basically meant to do. I know it does not look like much, but it is able to then allow um, Bunny to be able to create um, products that for the client facing app, it will then be able to then go in. So let's try another one just to see that it is in actual fact working properly. Product 17, product name, um, stuff. Yeah, stuff. Restaurant name, Orlando. Hey, none. My spelling is gone. Orlando um, East Richmond. And this one is a nice entry, entree. Price is going to be 8 rands. Eight. Um, Image, not yet. Category name, it will go under quotas. And let us then add this one over here. Product added successfully. There it is over here. And we'll be able to then go into it. The details are as we gave them. Description stuff, a nice entree, Orlando East Richmond, price, product ID, and it will go under quotas. So that's essentially what this thing allows us to do. So this one is a very simple app. Um, like I said, the tutorial is there, but if we then look at the code, it is just simply entries, labels, and some code behind that allows it to link to Firebase, and the model being the stuff that goes to the DB. And because we're using Firebase, it is a NoSQL DB, so there's no SQL queries that you will see that we're writing over there. It's just literally taking the information, dumping it, and then creating a new entry for each one. Right. So it's literally that simple to then create this. I think the code was a total of 30 lines on the front end and about 50 lines back end,
Mm-hmm.
and that's about it.
Not much, eh?
Yeah, not much. Pretty
Yeah,
sexy.
that's not.
Pretty sexy code.
I have to go get the which is after of them. Please take away my mouse.
Okay.
I hopefully nobody has my phone.
That was Charmaine, by the way. That's my wife.
Hi, Shamay.
Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
Oh, okay. Please greet her for me.
In the kitchen.
They're not.
So yeah, let's just maybe look at it in just a little bit of detail.
All
Uh,
right.
our time is almost up,
So
but
I wanted to ask something
yeah,
as well. So do you think the app will be kind of limiting because it will be confined to the people around maybe the Orlando area? So let's say for instance, how many branches are given this scenario? How many branches does Max Bunny Chow have in Soweto or in Orlando?
so they've got 6 total that I know of, and they are
Is that
all
in
pretty much in
is that in
Orlando.
Orlando or in Soweto?
Yeah.
Are you getting my question?
Mm,
I'm asking if the 6 branches is it in Soweto as a whole or in Orlando?
they are in Orlando, Soweto, nowhere else. At
So
least those are
for
the
now,
ones that I
this
know of. Let me put it
means
that way.
okay. You can go ahead.
Yes, I agree with you. It is limiting, but I think for me, in terms of reasoning out this app, I didn't have much of a reason in terms of why did I choose an app.
Mhm.
This is literally so that um, for those who actually want to learn how to code something in Xamarin, they'll be able to do
Oh,
it. I'm not a business development manager. I don't
it
know
was.
how to
I
make a
just thought of
business.
it. It was unrelated though, but I just thought of it. But it's fine. Like it's for learning purposes, and I completely get that.
No, I look, I agree. I would like if when we are creating stuff to reason some of those things out. So as we and like I said, for this first one, first couple of weeks, we're literally just going to be working on the code base, working
Oh
so that
yeah,
people have a decent code base and a
yeah.
decent handle in terms of how to use the different things. Because the next app we're going to be doing is going to be a web app and it's going to be in Python.
Oh,
And we're going to spend a little bit more time doing that one. The one after that is going to be another web app and it's going to be in ASP.NET Core. And then the one after that is going to be in Flutter, which is a mobile app.
mhm.
And we're going to repeat these for the next 3 weeks, just building little bit on top of the code base so that the code isn't the problem any longer after the next 3 weeks. Because after that, we're literally going to now try to find and build on top of all of the things that we're doing. So we're going to be building on top of a code base that you already have, and you just literally copy paste, and now you can worry about the things like how is this app going to benefit users, how is it going to benefit the businesses, and you can go back and actually go over some of the apps that we've created beforehand, just so that it makes a little bit more sense in terms of a larger picture. Making sense?
I get you. I get you.
Yeah. So, like I said, this first one, Max Bunny, we are going to come back to Max Bunny. Um, Look, if I'm going to be completely honest, I'm going to come back for my own sake to Max Bunny, but the general idea is to try and see if we can then get a code built, an app built within the series of a day. It takes a little bit longer to actually build an app proper. There's a lot more thinking that needs to go on behind the scenes. There's security considerations that need to go on behind the scenes. There's a lot of things that we need to think about that if we're going to be churning out an app a day, I don't know if we'll be able to cover absolutely everything that is required in terms of making the app, but we can give it a try.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's look at this roughly. So Xamarin is pretty cool because it uses XAML, which is an old school, yeah, it literally is an old school presentation for presentation form that Microsoft has been using. In fact, they moved from WPF to um, XAML for most things, and XAML is now the industry standard in terms of developing desktop and mobile applications if you're using the Microsoft stack. And it literally is 2 pages. In fact, 1 page, which is the main page. And in the main page, we have a stack layout. So the stack layout allows you to then hold everything in one um, row or column because it is a mobile platform. So you literally are going to stack things one on top of the other. So you then have your stack layout, and inside your stack layout, you've got horizontal options, center, vertical options, align, and you know the color is aquamarine. Hey, you can choose whichever color you like. There's going to be another tutorial where we're actually going to play around in terms of how to make things look good. But that's not for
The
today.
CSS part.
Well, yeah. So it's CSS, but in Xamarin we don't necessarily call it CSS. Um,
Okay.
it's weird, but we don't call it CSS. But essentially,
What
it
is
is
it?
CSS.
In Zamil, what is it called?
It's literally just called your stack layout, or it's just called your design.
Oh, okay.
There is also so you can call it your app resources or your resource library. And your resource library is where you would then have your style sheet. So your resource library would be your style sheet that this button should be this color, this button should be that color. And you'll see it more accurately in the customer facing app. But for this one, I just literally took simple stack layout, changed the background color, and Bob's your uncle. Now we're ready to go. The nice thing about XAML files is that you don't have to be creating a style sheet separate. You can, but you don't have to. You literally can then create it on the fly as you go. So let's maybe change this color to red. Oh, yes, I am very creative, Zami. Like you would know, right? I'm the most creative person ever.
Yeah, right.
I am like, wow, I am next level. And the nice thing about Xamarin is that it should change this to red. Don't know why. Let's try it again. There we go. Red. And the color should then change to red like I wanted to. Okay, it hasn't changed. But essentially, it changes on the fly as you are coding. So let's maybe change this. Oh, there's also nice things that you can do with XAML. So if you look over here, I said keyboard needs to be numeric, right? So let's see, this is for ID. Are you seeing that on the ID, it's literally only showing me numbers. It's not showing me anything else, just
Oh, no
numbers.
letters.
Yeah, no letters. And if I were
Oh.
to click
So
on
in
this
that
one,
instance,
yeah,
okay. All right. So in an instance where it's supposed to show letters, then on the keyboard it will be keyboard equals letters, I presume.
or you can just leave it blank because the standard is that it would show you
Oh,
this kind of QWERTY keyboard with the numbers over there.
okay.
Yeah.
I see.
But for instance, something like a URL, let's see if we can find URL. So for this one, I said keyboard needs to be a URL. Oh, okay. Let me just change this one. I'm going to add something. Keyboard. And IntelliSense is picking up that I want to change something and I want it to become a URL. Right? So let's see if it is actually able to pick that up. Price and oh, so the reason why it's not actually doing the things that I'm actually wanting it to do is because I literally am running 100 things on top of each other and hot reload is not working. So what hot reload is that it's a tool that allows me to um, at the same time do everything on the fly. So I don't have to start rebuilding from scratch. It literally is then just going to go on the fly. So let's see if we can get hot reload to load. And if it does, then the theory is that I should be able to then change things as and when I need them to change. Now, I must also say that I've got close to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 apps running at the moment. My machine is pretty damn good, but at some point it's like, no, Chief, this cannot be happening. Okay, well, when it decides to run, it's basically going to allow me to see the changes that I've made over here. And in addition to that, um, customize other things as well. So that's just a simple app that we're going to be building. Um, and like I said, the notes will be available so you can code along, you can copy paste, you can understand exactly why certain things are the way they are. For instance, like the margin, because I've added margin everywhere. Um, and it would then kind of explain exactly why we are making the decisions that we're making. I try to comment my code as well as I can. It might not
That's
always be
key.
but you mustn't point me out. Okay, not all of my code is
How
commented,
you have
guys.
to ask, man?
My code is okay. I try and comment, but yeah, no, my comments. I comment better when I'm doing like data science programs as opposed
Okay.
to like apps. But I'll try.
So, okay. A completely unrelated question. Are you self-taught?
Most part, yeah.
How long? For how long?
I started my dev journey writing HTML at the age of 18.
Wow. Wow, man.
And that was a good 17 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I just gave away my age, but it's fine. I don't mind.
It's okay. It's fine.
Sikukile sonke, ne?
No, yo, but don't even mention. But it's fine. It's not
You
about
know,
or anything. It's about to Umdali has kept you this long.
right?
Hmm.
So tinabanye sisaseflex nyana nje.
Yeah.
Nyana,
And
saza.
I'm amazed at how early you started this. Like I started writing my first HTML code about 4 years ago, I think.
It's not bad though.
No, yeah, that's not bad at all because I was coming from a completely different background.
Mm.
So I started trying it out about 4 years ago.
And all of it self-taught, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, it is. It is. With a bit of help from ama
YouTube videos.
YouTube videos, yes, your YouTube. And
You
all
know?
these startup companies like your Girl Code and stuff.
Mm.
Yeah.
They do amazing work, by the way. Yo.
Just now that I think about it, I must be following your wife on Twitter.
You possibly are. You possibly follow each other and you don't
Jermaine,
know.
what did you say your wife's name is Jermaine? I'm just thinking while she was here, and from the way she sounded, she knows a lot about this stuff. Is she into tech as well?
Yeah.
Oh wow, very nice.
Look, it's red.
No. Yay!
It's red. It changed. Ah, there we go. Hot reload is connected. So let's try and see if we can then change this to green. Yeah, there you go. See? When hot reload works, it changes as you go. So you don't have to worry about things like, where is this going?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the really cool part. Ironing. So my daughter made her first coding app uh, 3 weeks ago.
Wow,
Yes,
how old is she?
she's 5, turning 6 this year.
Very nice.
We're
So let's
influencers. We're influencers. So she actually knows how to
don't put too
code a
much
game.
pressure
She
on
was doing
her
it
as
the other
well.
day.
Don't put too much pressure on her.
Listen, we live for this pressure. She must understand that mama and papa code.
No, we don't want her getting bent out at 5.
Listen,
Burnout is real, man.
there's no such thing as burnout. There is code. Code will never
Yo.
lie to you. Code will never lie. Now look at this part. Remember I told you that it's a URL?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the keyboard is URL specific. If you look over here, it's already set up for a URL.
I see.
Can you see
So
that?
you can't insert any record for anything else besides the URL.
You can, but it just makes it easier for you to then type. So for instance, over here, it's a comma because that's naturally how you would then type. The comma will be there. But for URL, um, you're gonna add an HTTPS forward slash and then dot
Okay.
whatever, right?
Mm.
So this is one of the ways in which you can then create completely native apps in Xamarin, which is awesome. So you wouldn't even know that this person used Xamarin. It would look like, but they used Android Studio, or even better yet, they used Swift, or Kotlin,
Mm-hmm.
and you think, he's an Apple developer. Meanwhile, I dev once for both platforms. I'm done.
Wow.
Yeah, just don't tell anybody that I told you this secret. But literally, everything that I do is I don't want to repeat code over and over again. And that's the one advantage about using something like Xamarin or any of the other
Mm-hmm.
cross-platform things. You would then be able to then code one thing for multiple platforms. With Xamarin, it's even better because the code that you would use to create your web app is then the same code that you would use to create your desktop app because it's C sharp,
Mm-hmm.
is the same code that you would use to create your mobile app because it's C sharp, and it's the same code that you would create to use your web app because it's C sharp. So I code once, for all of them. Awesome, right?
It is, eh?
Absolutely awesome.
Please teach me how you do that.
Don't worry, we're going to
How is
cover
that
everything over
possible?
the next coming
How is
months.
that possible?
So,
Because
everything.
I'm thinking syntax could be an issue.
No, not really. It's all the same. This is C sharp code.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is just C sharp code. And these are all the things that you would use in a normal C sharp application anyway. So, there's nothing that is too out there that you wouldn't know how to deal with. So yeah, we'll definitely be covering how to then create all of these different things over the coming
Mm-hmm.
weeks, and that's why I said we want to make sure that the code base is sorted.
Yep.
So that's what we're going to be doing. Um, like I said, I'm going to share in everything for you, so that you'll be able to then follow along and know exactly how everything is meant to work. Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Cool. So that's it. That's us for now. I'm just wondering, is there anything else that we would need to do to create something for Mark's Bunny?
Let me see. Because in my mind, I think I was a bit forward there. I was thinking sustainability, but now we're talking code, we're talking development of the app. So for now, I think
It's now to get in and play with the app, right?
yeah,
And figure out how to actually make it work.
how to make it work first.
Yeah, no worries. I'm going to share the code with everyone, so you'll be able to then catch the code. If you aren't able to then catch the code, you should be able to reach out to me. I share my Twitter and my Facebook. Oh, I don't have Facebook. I share my Twitter and my LinkedIn. Zed, you want to share your reaching out details?
Yes, you can find me on Twitter at Zam underscore Somkele, which is ZAM underscore Somkele, SOMKHELE, all in small letters on Twitter.
Awesome. Everyone, thank you very much for tuning in. Follow Zami, follow myself, either on Twitter or on LinkedIn. And we'll be back again tomorrow. Zeta, are you going to be available tomorrow?
Yes, absolutely. I will be. What time?
Uh, we'll negotiate that one.
Okay, you don't need to answer that. But thanks anyway, Andile, for a great session.
No worries. Thank you very much, Zed, for joining in. And happy coding, everyone.
Bye.